In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boys, CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Miguel, did we forget to drop out to the Discord and to our
possibly
people that we were going live right now? I see two people in the house.
Very possible.
But hey, here we are.
But
what's going on, Miguelito?
Getting and recovering from the Bitcoin conference. Obviously, I couldn't leave all these penthouse parties and mansion parties without picking up something. So I gotta take those souvenirs home. So yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. Don't worry, guys. It's not the fog. It's just a cold.
That's right. It's not the fog. It's not something that a mask would save you from. It's just.
But yeah,
hey, it's just
definitely not feeling at 100%. But we're here. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it. Smash the likes, guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. Share out the stream. Make sure you are in the Discord. Let me say that again. Make sure you are in the Discord. We have got more information coming out this week. We actually a little sneak peek for the few of you that are in here. We just got off the phone. Well, I say the phone. We just got off of a video conference, I should say. I know, boomer. I already know it's
just got off the road.
That's right. Phone. Just got off a video conference with a developer, and we loved what we talked about. We loved what we heard, and there might be more coming for you guys quicker than you think. So do all the things, smash the likes. Let's blow up the chat tonight. Let's kick it off with, well, let me ask you first, Miguel, what is on the podium?
We got Celsius pretty much eliminating or phasing out, however they want to word that, but they're pretty much getting rid of their the interest rate on their passive on their stable coins and so forth for all non-accredited investors. So that means you, that means me, that means if you ain't rich, you ain't making no more money with us.
What else?
And then we got obviously Shiba Inu saving the markets by pumping 20% when everything else is dumping.
Sorry, I threw up in my mouth. Sorry about that.
So
we're going to talk about Shiba as well, guys. We'll get into that. There is a reason that Shiba pumped, and no, it's not because it's an awesome project. But let's take a look at the rest of the market, see what is going on over here. So we've got the global crypto market cap is at 1.84 trillion with the T dollars, up 0.30% over the last day. Bitcoin just came up over the zero mark. It's up 0.42%, but down 13% on the week. ETH up 0.55%, down about 12.5%. Guys, listen, the whole market's down. BNB is up about 4%. XRP is up a couple percent. We're back into the green, but only because Bitcoin kind of turned around a little bit throughout the day. And as you all know, if you've been in the crypto market for more than a week, everything is tied to Bitcoin. It all might as well be backed by Bitcoin, not just Terra Luna. Miguel, do you have a little bit of TA, just something simple to show the crowd, see what's going on over in technical land?
Yeah, I got a little something, nothing crazy, since we haven't been out of here for a while. But here,
yeah, but dude, I'm glad to be back. Last night, I know you had something going on, but I missed you, bro. I missed you. I needed you here. But,
yeah, man,
we got through it.
Unfortunately, paying up them taxes.
That's right.
Paying the piper.
Yeah.
If not, going bye-bye, right?
That's right.
So I had to go deal with that yesterday. All right, let's jump into these TA stuff. So what do we got here? We got lines, we got triangles, we got squares, we got all kinds of shapes, but the only thing we don't got is Bitcoin going up. So if we zoom in here, we had this, ascending triangle. We broke out of it. It faked everybody, created a little mini double top, and we broke right back down. We're currently right under that triangle and having resistance getting back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is on the daily, obviously. So if we cannot close back in here, then that means we're going to keep on going down. All right, we're going to see some of this. We're going to, like CryptoKeeper likes to paint. There's little squiggles.
That's right. My squiggles are important, though. People understand the squiggles, right? They understand when I say it's going down, it's going down.
Yeah, so we got some of that. We are currently right the range, the PLC right here for the point of control for this little range that we're currently in is at that 39, pretty much, yeah, basically flat 39 price action. So this is, we need to hold this and get above it and stay above it. If we lose this point of control, we're gonna keep going down and head to the lower ranges such as 36 and potentially lower. We definitely don't want to break down from here. But let's get this thing out of the way. And the EMAs obviously very bearish, right? They try to, yeah, and they're coming right back down. RSI in the dumps, both of them, the stochastic and the regular RSI. Could we have a little pump? That's what we've been seeing today. We've seen this little green candle, right? We wicked all the way back up to 40,500, and we've come back down since. Again, things are doing not very well for Bitcoin currently. Most likely, I would probably say we are headed a lot more down than up in the current situation, unless something major comes out and saves the market right now.
Well, speaking of the market and things that are happening that are a little sideways, if you ask me, again, guys, make sure that you smash the likes. There's a few more people in here. Join the Discord. Make sure you subscribe. Do all the great things that that we love you to do, that YouTube loves you to do, and we're looking forward to showing you some more info this week on the Discord. So let's check out what else is going on. Celsius, can you see that, Miguel, or should I zoom in?
I can see it.
Okay. Celsius bans new transfers by U.S. non-accredited investors from earning crypto rewards. Cryptocurrency lender Celsius is banning new transfers from non-accredited investors on its U.S. platform from earning rewards on the program effective Friday. Starting April 15th, only, quote, accredited U.S. investors will be able to add new assets and earn rewards on Celsius's Earn platform, said the company. To be deemed accredited in the U.S., investors must have a minimum annual income of $200K or a net worth of over $1 million. The company said all existing U.S. users, whether accredited or non-accredited, will continue to earn rewards as long as the coins are in their Earn account prior to April 15th. Those deemed non-accredited will have their coins held in custody where they won't earn rewards, but can continue to swap, borrow, and transfer within those custody accounts based on their local jurisdiction. As we previously have acknowledged, Celsius has been working closely with regulators around the world. It's our intention to be as transparent with our community as possible, the company said in a blog post Tuesday. More specifically, we have been in ongoing discussions with the United States regulators regarding our Earn product. As a result, there will be changes to the way our Earn product will work for users based in the US. Let me pause real quick. So with what they're saying here, I have a couple problems. And I want to hear your take on it, Miguel. But my first problem is, listen, what if I still want to be, what if I make more than 200K a year? And what if I do have more than $1 million in a portfolio? What do I have to do first? I have to prove it to you, right? So I have to say, hey, here I am, right? I really want to be able to be a part of your platform, Mr. Celsius, sir. That's my first problem. The second problem is, what does it matter? I'll tell you what it matters. It's that it is competing with the banks, and the banks want to hold the little man down, right? They want think about it. Here's what they're saying, dude. They're saying, if you have a lot of money and you earn a lot of money, we're going to give you the ability to earn more and make more. How does that make any sense? It makes zero sense. Thoughts, Miguel? Tell me what you think.
Yeah, it's all about safety, right? You guys wanted safety. You guys wanted regulations. Now you got them, right? Now you got them. It's a double-edged sword. Everybody wants that, false sense of security and protection and investor safety. Well, there it is, guys. It means, AKA, you continue to be poor, right? It's exactly that. It's a concentration of wealth. Only us, whoever we deem is in our group of financial status, continue to make money and use your product to our benefit, not to your benefit. And that is what's going to continue happening with more and more government regulation. The more regulation we see, the more we're going to see it benefiting them and benefiting us less and less for safety reasons. People talk about crypto markets being a wild, wild west, and it's too chaotic, and people need all this, safety to protect themselves because people get rug pulled left and right. Yes, I understand people are getting rug pulled left and right, but you also have tons of opportunity to make ton of money, right? So you can gauge yourself what you want to get involved with. And yeah, you might lose some money on some rugs and you might lose some money on some other things, but the opportunity to make a lot of money, continues to exist and continues to grow more and more. Once the regulation comes in to even out the playing field, it means they make money, you guys making no money. Now it's safe for you guys. Now you guys can hop on into crypto all you want, because you're not going to be outperforming us. You're not going to be making more money than us, and you're going to have to end up using our services how we deem to benefit us, because you're not going to be making those 8 to 9% on your stable coins anymore. You're going to be lucky if you get 4%.
Yeah, I mean, overall, they've been talking about this. The regulators are coming in and saying, wait a minute, you can't give these people that kind of an APR, because you know why? Because we can't, right? The banks who are in bed with the regulators, for those of you that don't understand what's happening here, Celsius is a platform where you can put up your assets as collateral. Let's just use Bitcoin as an example. So you would say, hey, I'm going to put down 1 Bitcoin as collateral. And in exchange, you're going to give me so much, depending on how much you put up. You're going to give me stable coins in return, right? So it allows me to borrow against the asset. When I borrow against the asset, I am not paying capital gains taxes, right? It is ultimately incredibly advantageous, assuming that you don't do it all the way up at the freaking top of the market.
Yeah, but that's not all they do as well, right? You can just park your money there and
Yep.
you can earn APY on it. And that's what they're most threatened by, is that, because they understand that inflation just came out 8.5%, guys. Celsius was giving you like about 9 to maybe 10% on your stable coin. So you were just about beating inflation,
which is really sad, by the way.
There. And now they're saying, wait a minute, we're gonna have to take that back because we want to, play ball with the regulators. And now bye. Inflation is going to come and continue. Inflation is going to continue happening. They've said it multiple times. It's going to continue happening. It's going to continue growing. And now they're taking away the little bit of things you could do in the cryptocurrency space to fight it with stable coins.
Yep.
Because they feel the threat from the US dollar. Nobody's going to want to hold US dollars when you can be holding USDC or USDT and making 9% on it just parked on Celsius. And now that option is going away.
I'm going to be really interested to see if, I wouldn't be surprised to see now the banks essentially come out with their own alternative. Here's the deal. They're all in bed together. And so the conversations are happening. Hey, how can we make this so that people can feel, we can rub their backs and make them feel a little bit good about it, but we don't give all that power away to places like Celsius, right? They're having these meetings and they put it under the guise of, we're, like you said earlier, we're here, we're the government. We're here to help. No, you're not. You're the government, and you're here to shut us down. You're here to make sure that we, the little man, can't get on top. You're here to hold us down, put your thumb on our head. It sucks. I don't like it. And I look forward to maybe the people fighting back. I just don't see it, though, unfortunately, because it's not. Hey. It's counterproductive to our cushy, comfortable lives.
You need to. The only way to fight these things is with decentralization and inconveniences. You have to deal with inconveniences, use the technology that's not the best laid out, dumb, right? Survival of the fittest to go out there and make money. If you want it convenient, if you want it spoon fed to you for adoption, let's just make it easy so that everybody can adopt it. Well, then that means these kind of things come to play. And then that means bye-bye money opportunities, because they're not going to allow it to happen.
Well, speaking of centralization, let's kick on over to Shiba. Let's talk about Shiba, and not just Shiba. Let's talk about Shiba, Solana, and then there's a couple other that were added to Robinhood. So before I get into this, just as a reminder, if you have ever had crypto assets on Robinhood, my understanding now is that the wallet is available to everyone. So you can actually transfer your assets off of Robinhood. Before, it was just a derivative where if you paid for it in fiat, you could then get it back in fiat, and that was it. You couldn't actually move it around. Now, apparently, you have the ability to move it around, which hey, it's good. Robinhood's still not my favorite, but hey. 4 popular cryptocurrencies, including the tokens of Shiba Inu and Solana, have been listed on the trading platform Robinhood, the website shows. Listings of Shiba, Solana, Matic, and Compound tokens were added to Robinhood Crypto, the platform's crypto-focused trading platform. SHIB prices surged some 8.3% in the past hour, data from CoinGecko showed. It's the second meme coin to be listed on Robinhood alongside Dogecoin. Okay, Miguel, we've talked. It's been a long time since we've talked about this. Hold on. It's been a long time since we've talked about this, and what I want people to understand, when these meme coins get listed on a place like Robinhood, there is a reason. It is called transaction fees, and there are massive numbers of transactions coming from new people in the space. Let's look at it, right? Place where there's a lot of noob investors. It's not that it's a bad place. Again, not my favorite, but what I'm saying is a lot of new people come into Robinhood. It's easy to use. They strategically market to those new people, right? Now they put in these meme coins, right? And the meme coins do what? They get people buying and selling. They get activity. They get people excited about. And so at the end of the day, this for me is nothing more than, hey, let's put 3 hot tokens, because Shiba, Matic, now they put Compound as well, but you don't hear people talk about Compound nearly as much. But Shiba, Matic, and Solana are 3 tokens that are freaking hot. So let's put some hot tokens on the press, right? And let's see how much we can make on transaction fees. For me, that's what this is about. This is nothing more than, hey, how much can we make on fees? Your thoughts?
Yeah, basically, it's exactly that, right? They put in some legit projects along with Shiba, but their main goal is Shiba, just because of the volume of transactions that happen.
Let me say something real quick, Miguel, just real quick, because I'm going to forget. Mike, if you go in, and I guess I could totally be wrong, but I had something sitting there from a long time ago. If you go in just to your crypto wallet or whatever, there all of a sudden is going to be just 2 things that say transfer, and so I don't even know what it says, buy and transfer or something like that. At any event, I could be wrong. Maybe everybody doesn't have it, but I do. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't use Robinhood, so that I will leave that up to you,
right,
to confirm that, because I don't use it. But point is, it's all about transaction volume, right? To make money. It's basically these centralized exchanges are creating the meme casinos on their exchange, right? It's the house always wins, no matter if Shiba goes up or down. They're going to be winning no matter what. And they know that Shiba sells. They know that Shiba attracts new people, because if it just hits that 1 penny, you're rich forever. So you dump hundreds and thousands of dollars into it, hoping that happens. And they're collecting either way. They collect when you panic sell. They collect when you FOMO in. And that's all they care about. There, it's literally a casino, and the house is always winning with the meme coins, guys.
Yeah.
The one-offs, right? A few people get in early, get in at the right time, and it skyrockets, and they make a ton of money, and then they come out making YouTube videos and whatever about how rich they are and how great they are, and then everybody goes and FOMOs in again. It doesn't work out right. It's when you go to the casino and the guy next to you hits the freaking jackpot. It doesn't mean, hey, everybody just jump on over here to the casino. This table's hot right now. It's not going to work out for you that way.
Yeah. I do want to say, so Mike, I apologize to everybody on the show. Mike says it still doesn't work for him. Well, then I will say that maybe not everybody has access to it, but there are a lot of people that do have access to do that. If not, I do know that there was like a waiting list, and they were like adding more and more people. So at any event, at some point here before too long, everybody should be able to do it and have access that way. So Miguel, so real quick, before we kind of close things up, what was your favorite thing about the conference? Yesterday I talked a little bit about it. I talked about, how it was cool to have all of these intimate conversations and meetings with people and just really get to know people on a different level. What was kind of your take on the conference? What were your thoughts?
I mean, I think the conference sucked. No, just kidding.
Wow. Well,
it didn't
cool.
suck. It didn't suck, but it wasn't great. In my opinion, the speakers spoke, but it's a lot of blah 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 blah. Nothing really of substance behind it, right? The biggest thing was Jack Mallers and the whole strike and merchants. Cool. They're making you spend your Bitcoin. Yay. Like, why is that? Why we had to go to a conference to figure that out, to find that out? Like, drop an article, dude, and you'll have the same effect. It's not going to rile people up about it. I understand the older generation is like, oh, okay, Bitcoin. Oh, I can spend it now. It's real now because I can buy my Wendy's burger, or I can go to Walmart and spend it.
Yeah.
But that's not what people want to do with their Bitcoin. That's not what people should be doing with their Bitcoin, right? The best thing about the conference, I would say, was meeting Michael Saylor, shaking his hand, asking him a personal question, him answering it, and having our little mini little debate thing with him there.
Oh,
I
dude,
think
I'm
that
excited for that to come out. I'm excited to get all of our edited content.
Yes, that was the best thing I think I can say from that conference. And obviously, meeting different projects. We met a few other projects like what was it, Citizens of Bitcoin or something like that.
Oh yeah,
which
that was
had
pretty
some
cool.
really cool concept about getting a what was it, a digital nomad
What do they call digital
visa.
nomad?
Yeah, digital nomad visas to go to other countries and kind of help you out with taxes depending on your situation. And it really wasn't that inexpensive. It's not this like elite exclusive thing. The way they made it seem was that it's very possible for any average person to do. Meanwhile, obviously, you have a job that's like online and you can work remotely. That's obviously the biggest caveat to that. So I think that was a great project and a great company I've never heard of. Definitely going to be looking into it, and a few other ones. We ran into a Wasabi, which is also like a competitor to Samurai and Privacy for Bitcoin, which is super crazy technology that they have actually. So I'm in contact with the guy. Hopefully we can bring him on the show and we can talk about that on here as well. So those were the few good highlights. But the speakers themselves, Kevin O'Leary coming out and saying Bitcoin, world reserve currency, bro, you didn't need to tell me that. I've been saying that since 2016, and this guy shows up here now. He knows more than me. Get out of here, right? Why? Because he's got more money than me, so that's a point of authority, right? And then they pretty much they put a bull with no balls in front of the conference. I mean, I feel like that is a hint, something's in the background happening in Miami, and they're giving us that little like, hey, it's castrated. Maybe does that mean that the insiders are inside, and it's like a Trojan horse bull? I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing that we got out of it, Miguel. So for those of you that don't know, Miguel and I walked around. We had a videographer with us. And we had a couple microphones, and we walked around and interviewed people like on the spot, like did basically, I wouldn't call them debates because I think a lot of people were a little bit intimidated by that, but we questioned things, right? Question everything, trust nothing. And we had a really good response from people. We met some very interesting people. We met some people that we're going to have on the show. Well, I don't remember the guy's name, Miguel, but I think he was the last or one of the last guys that we talked to. He's about 6'8" or whatever, right? We just met some people that totally have different perspectives on things that we had never even talked to, never heard of. Not to mention actually meeting in person with all of the other influencers, even though I hate that name, all of the other content creators, and going to dinner with them and hanging out with them and partying with them and doing all of these things. It just gave, a new meaning to the relationships that we have and have built, you know what I mean? And I think it's important, I think that person-to-person interaction is clutch. You guys, for those of you that didn't know, Miguel and I have been doing TikTok together off and on since I don't know, July, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
And we had just met for the first time at the end of May, started June over TikTok. We then fast forward to like the end of August, we've started a business together, which is DebateCrypto, right? We've got our academy, So basically in the span of about 5 or 6 months, we had started to build a business, which is what you guys are looking at right now. And behind the scenes, we've got a number of things working. We've got a couple of NFT projects. We've got a number of other things in the works. And the first time we met was at the Bitcoin conference, literally. But I got out. I had rented this Lambo. It was super fun. I get out of the vehicle. I freaking dap Miguel up, give him a hug, whatever. And I felt like I already knew him, right? We do this video thing all the time, but it was cool to finally meet in person, your business partner. It is. We told people that too. We were like, hey, this is the first time we had actually met in person, and we have like a shared bank account. And they're like, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. When you pulled up to my house in that Lambo, I was like, I'm super excited to meet you, bro. I was like, let's get the hell out of here before we get shot.
We're about to get shot. And by the way, Miguel absolutely is exaggerating. He does not live in the middle of the hood. We were not going to get shot.
I was only However, it was still daytime.
It might have been the only Lambo on the street, though. I am gonna probably throw
in a far radius. There's no other vehicle even near that status anywhere in that radius.
Dude, we had so much fun. So Crypto
But yeah,
fam, listen,
the
make sure.
NFT project was also another thing that we were able to make a lot of connections with to really help out the
Yeah.
NFT project, the Danger Close Alpha. So we definitely got some exciting news for you guys about that as well. So things are going to start happening here pretty quickly with this collection. So definitely, if you've not jumped into the Discord yet, jump into the Discord. Don't miss out. Time is ticking, and there might not be too much time left before
That's right.
the mint, right?
Before we just bust off, before we explode, before it takes off. At any event. So Crypto fam, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for always being here. Thank you for being faithful. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for doing all the things that you do. Make sure, again, jump in the Discord. Follow us on all our socials. Everything is down below the video. We will continue to bring you great content every single day, Monday through Thursday, Monday through Thursday. Nope, we're not stopping there. Monday through Saturday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start showing up on a lot of other channels too. This Friday, I'll be on Wendy-O's show. We've got Gareth Soloway coming on. We got Rice TVX coming on. We're going on there. We got Crypto Zombie coming on. We've got, we've got the cruise coming on, right? And we're excited to be a part of all of that. And we're excited that you guys are a part of it with us. So smash the likes. Let's do the thing. Until next time, question everything.
Trust nothing.
And hodl.
And like always, hodl like it's hot.
Well, I already said like always. So